All right, hi Panthers. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a practice run on how to draw textures and how to do like rubbings from actual textures. So today we're going to be doing about 4 squares on a piece of paper, and I want 2 squares to be textures you guys draw. So this texture is going to be scaly, kind of like an alligator or a dragon. I'm working on this texture over here. It's going to be hairy. And I'm just doing a whole bunch of dash marks here. You guys can draw any texture you discover. It could be rough. It could be smooth. It can look like wood. It can look like any texture you guys might run into. Now, I know yesterday we did a texture photo hunt where you guys walked around your room or your backyard and you took pictures of textures. Those are real textures. This up here is implied or fake texture that you draw, where it looks like it's going to feel a certain way. So 2 of those boxes, I want you guys to try to draw an interesting texture. The other 2 boxes down here, let's try finding textures that we can use to apply to our paper. So I went into my backyard and I found a bunch of like interesting leaves. And you guys can see leaves have these really great veins and textures to them. I also found one of my favorite sandals that I like the texture on the bottom of this sandal. So I want to show you guys, we can actually get the texture to show up on the paper. Today's just a practice. It's trying to draw texture, trying to find texture, and trying to get it onto some paper. So down here, I'm going to place my shoe roughly under the box that I have open. Let me make sure we can see this pretty well. Okay, so next I'm going to select a color like not yellow. Yellow's not going to show up too well, but using a crayon or a colored pencil, I'm going to push down on my paper in order to get my texture to show up. I'm using Twistables, which is probably not the best thing to use. Crayons is the best thing to use. So we have crayons, wonderful, but colored pencils will work too. And I'm hoping you guys can see just by rubbing this colored pencil across my paper with the shoe underneath, or in this case a sandal, I get this really fabulous texture transfer. So cool. I'm going to try it again with some leaves. I really like how these leaves have this awesome vein pattern going on in the back. So I'm going to place the leaf underneath my paper, and I'm going to find another color I think will work well. I'm going to find this like dark blue. Sometimes the darker the color, the better it shows up. So in this case, I can already tell this is going to be very cool. Now on my paper, I only have 4 squares. If you want to do more than that, you totally can. If you want to practice drawing more patterns, or if you want to go and find a bunch of leaves and shoes and just keep going, go right ahead. This looks so cool. You guys can see the leaf shows up. And if you want to do it where it overlaps a little bit, I'm going to put another leaf underneath. Why not? I like this one. It's got great patterns. I'm going to put it underneath over here, and maybe I'll get a different color. I'm going to try something, maybe something different. Let's try like red. I can feel around. Where did I put that leaf? Over here. All right, same idea. Scratching my color pencil or my crayon right across that paper, and it picks up the texture, and it looks really cool if you overlap it. All right, folks, show me what you can find, either the bottoms of shoes, leaves, interesting textures that you are able to put under a piece of paper. So let's try at least 2 of those rubbings, and let's try drawing 2 interesting textures. Good luck. Post it on Seesaw. I look forward to seeing your work.